And then I invite you to start the class laying on your back. Bend the knees with the soles of the feet to the floor. This is called the constructive rest shape. You could let the knees fall in or not. Keep the feet parallel. You can have the arms out to the sides or the full constructive rest. The arms cross across your chest so the elbows point skyward. I'm just going to breathe 5 breaths here. With the stress of life and everyday occurrences, nice just to ground in. You can start to form ujjayi, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Slight constriction at the back of the throat, forming a wave-like sound for 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Your eyes could soften or close. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bend the right knee into the chest. You're going to interlock the hands behind the thigh. Exhale, flex your foot and extend the legs skyward. Inhale, point the toes and bend the knee. Exhale, flex, extend for 2. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex, extend 3. Keep your leg extended. You could slide the hands higher up to the shin if you wish, or we're just pulling the leg towards us for 1. The sole of the left foot is still to the earth. Exhale, 2. Breath coming deep, and you can feel the breath sand your back into the earth. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend the right knee. Place right foot to earth, and we'll do the other side. Bend left knee towards chest. Interlock the hands behind the thigh. As you exhale, flex the foot and extend the leg skyward. Inhale to point and bend. Exhale, flex, extend for 2. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex, extend the leg skyward. 3. Holding and breathing here, 5 breaths. Exhale, 1. If you wish, the hands could come higher up towards the calf. You're just pulling the leg towards the chest. 2. Letting your breath expand the back of the left leg. Exhale, 3. Shoulders relaxed towards the earth. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Bend the left knee. Place left foot to the floor. You're gonna lift both legs and cross the right thigh over the left thigh. Maybe the legs easily double cross for garudasana. For my legs, they don't easily cross, but if I place the left foot to the floor and use my hands to help, then I can get the double bind. So you can try that out if the double bind doesn't naturally come. For some of us, it's easy. Some of us, it's harder. And then open the arms out to the side. And you're going to cross the left arm on top and do the eagle arms. So we have eagle arms and eagle legs as well. Press the lower back down towards the earth. Encourage the navel towards the spine. And then let your knees and your arms move a bit away from one another for 1. Try to keep the navel hollowing down, the lower back connecting to the earth for 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Keep pressing lower back into the earth. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bring the knees and the elbows to touch. Exhale, lower away for 1. Inhale, knees and elbows to touch. Exhale, lengthen away. 2. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, 3. Release the arms, unwind the legs mindfully. And we'll switch sides, crossing left thigh over the right. Double crossing at the ankle. You might use the hand to help. And then lifting the legs up. Arms out to the side. This time the right arm cross or double cross over the left. And for 5 breaths, we lower the back to the earth and move the elbows and the legs away from one another for 1. Try to keep the lower back connecting to the earth, awakening the core. 2. Exhale, 3. Soften the front ribs down towards the earth as well. 4. Exhale, 5. Eagle crunch, lift the chest, elbows to knees. And then lengthen away for 1. Inhale, lift up, squeeze together. Exhale, lengthen away. 2. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lengthen away. Unwind the legs, unwind the arms. Feet back to the floor. And then a Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees out to the sides. Palms could face out to the sides, or again, elbows could bend, hands to hips, whatever is your preference. And a few breaths to stay here and breathe. I'm going to share some words from a wonderful book. It's called The Book of Dharma, written by Simon Hassan. He says, we adopt our own distinct set of habits and attributes unconsciously and unquestioningly. Over time, they ossify and become more difficult to alter, and also more invisible to us. Those who are able to choose their attitude hold great power and inner freedom. They have the potential for extraordinary action. Viktor Frankl, a survivor of Auschwitz and other concentration camps during World War II, describes people like this. We who lived in the concentration camps can remember the men who walked through the huts comforting others, giving away their last piece of bread. They may have been few in number, but they offer sufficient proof that everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Let your breath deepen, and mindfully you can bring the hands behind the outer edges of the legs and draw the legs over to the right side. And easily bring yourself upright to seated. From Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, the 4th Pada, the 4th chapter, 15th verse. I'm going to sing it, and I welcome you to join me. We'll start with one Om. Vastu samye chitta bhevat teorve bhaktaha kantaha. Vastu samye chitta bhevat This sutra translates to mean that each of us as individuals perceive the world around us, perceive even the exact same things in different ways according to our past experience, to the state of mind and projections of the mind. Everything is empty on its own side, appears according to how we see it. And chant Loka Samasta 3 times together, followed by Shanti 3 times, Hari Om. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
Allow these words, may all beings everywhere be happy and free, to formulate your offering, your intention for tonight and beyond. We're going to look at some more variations of garudasana, the eagle. And I heard from another amazing Jivamukti teacher this image of the eagle, that most birds, when trouble comes, they seek shelter, which is a valid desire. But the eagle, when a storm comes, they go another direction. They fly high. The eagle flies above the storm and stays up there. And so we too, with the practice, it's like, can we lift ourselves up and get another perspective, a broader perspective?
Press play together in about 3, 2, and go ahead, press play. And please make your way onto the yoga mat. You bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath hips, tuck the toes under, and stretch your legs to down dog. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, make some sound. Good, inhale again through the nose. Exhale again through the mouth. And now training the breath. Inhale, same sound through the nose. Exhale that same sound through your nose. Breathing in. Breathing out for the victorious breath, bringing us above the chitter-chat of the mind, in the same way the eagle goes above the storm. Walk your hands back in the direction of your feet. You'll stop about 10 inches before you get there, or you could even be further forward. Let your palms stay connected to the earth, even if it's quite a wide modified Uttanasana. Let the head hang. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Finding that ujjayi, victorious breath. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. Lighten the load in your feet. Shift a bit more weight into the hand. Exhale 5. Shift so much into the hands that you lift up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower the heels down. 6. Do that again. Inhale, lift your sitting bones, lift your heels. Exhale, heels clamp down, head remains heavy. 7. Inhale, lift up, engage the core. Exhale, heels down. 8. Bring your feet a bit wider than your hips, toes a bit wider than heels. And come on down to your squatting shape. Palms pressed together at center of chest. Bringing the elbow to the inner thigh. So it's not your upper arm, it's right at the base. Press the hands together and lift the heart. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Try to lift your heart up to your thumbs. Shoulder blades move towards one another. 3. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Place your hands to the earth. And bring the knees all the way up to the upper arm near the armpit. You're going to shift forward. Try to see if you can click your 2 feet together and then come down, hands back to prayer. So we're going to kind of leapfrog up to the front of the mat. Inhale, up onto the hands, clap the feet together, and exhale down. A leapfrog or a leap crow. Every time you're moving forward a couple of inches and coming back down. Just getting used to shifting some weight into the hands. The eagle's not the only bird we'll play with tonight. We'll also explore the crow. A few more times, you should get yourself up to the top of the mat. Moving with breath.
And once you're up at the top of the mat, come back to the squat, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Good. Press down through the feet. Inhale, lift up, come to stand tall. Exhale, step the feet together, toes, heels to touch. Bring hands to meet in front of the heart and close your eyes. When our desire to serve is beyond our capacity, and yet we still act without hesitation, this is the moment that empowerment occurs. Let us be empowered in our action. Exhale, release the arms. Samastitihi, mountain seat. Inhale, lift prayer above head, lift gaze. Exhale, fold forward, palms connect to the earth beside your feet. Inhale, move shoulder blades up and back. Press the palms down. Knees might be bent to create that. Exhale, step or jump yourself back to chaturanga. You can step in the first one if you wish. Inhale to upward facing dog. Broad chest, shoulder blades moving towards one another down the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose and out through the nose for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Press down and away with the hands. Lift the sitting bones a bit higher, 3. Relax the jaw, let the head hang heavy. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift sitting bones high. Exhale, bend knees, lift your gaze. Inhale, feet to the hands, jump or walk to get there. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward into left. Inhale, meet the prayer hand, lift your prayer above head, press the feet down. Exhale, release arms, standing tall. Inhale, lift prayer, lift gaze. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth beside feet. Inhale, shoulders up and back, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, broad chest, up dog, press down to lift high. Exhale, downward facing. Breathing out. Kneecaps lifting up, shin bones pressing back 2. Encourage the front ribs to lift towards your spine. Let the tongue and jaw be relaxed, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look ahead. Inhale, feet to hands, step or jump, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, gather the prayer, lift up. Exhale, release arms, standing tall, 3rd time. Inhale, lift prayer, lift gaze. Exhale, pour forward. Connect your palms to the earth, one way or another. Pressing palms down, inhale, move shoulder blades back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the knees higher, you've got it. Exhale, downward facing. Breathing out. In through the nose. Out through the nose, 2. Try to lighten the weight in your wrists by connecting through the knuckles of each finger, 3. Press even the fingertips down a bit more. Feel how that releases pressure in the wrist, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look ahead. Inhale, feet to hands, step or jump, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold forward into legs. Inhale, gather prayer, lift arms up, press the feet down. Exhale, release the arms and stand tall. Bend your knees just a little bit. And you're going to cross the right thigh over the left thigh and bring the ball of the right foot to the earth. Yeah? So you're crossing, bend the knees enough that your foot can touch the floor, a little support. Reach the arms in front. And you're going to bring the left arm over the right. Eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows high. Exhale, see if you could sit a little bit deeper for 1. Draw the front ribs back and sit a little bit deeper, 2. Just getting used to the shape of garudasana, 3. Good. Unwind the legs, the arms, and release. Bend the knees a bit. Cross the left thigh over the right. Getting the ball of the foot to the floor. Sit deep. Reach the arms forward. And you have the right arm cross over the left. Single cross or double cross. Good. Yeah, use your husband as support. Good idea. Lift the elbows up and sit a little bit deeper for 1. Try to drop the tailbone down and sit a little bit deeper, 2. broad across the chest. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, unwind the arms. Unwind the feet. Tadasana. Jivamukti form. Inhale, hook thumbs. Lift arms up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward. Swing arms behind, clasp hands to a fist, stretch your legs long. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth. Step right foot back, lunge. Move the shoulder blades back. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha, svanasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees to floor, chest and chin to the floor. Keep navel lifting up. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Lift gaze. Exhale, left joins right. Try to step the feet in one line with the toe fingertips. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, lift up. Stretch legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward. Swing arms behind, clasp hands, stretch legs long. Inhale, bend knees, hands to earth. Left foot back to lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, shine the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing, let the head hang. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, broad chest. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, right joins left, feet together, touching. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, lift up. Stretch legs, arch back. Exhale, release arms. Stand tall. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, lift arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, prepare. Exhale, jump or step yourself back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps down, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel down, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more each side. Inhale, the right foot forward, left heel down, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel down, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. And breathing out for one. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathing in. Breathing out, 3. John's got the Ananta Shesha Asana going good. 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look ahead. Inhale, feet to hands, step or jump, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold into legs. Inhale, deeply bend knees, lift the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, stand tall, release arms. Tadasana. Good. Hop or step your feet hip width distance apart. Hands to the waist, point the fingers down. Squeeze elbows together. Inhale, lift head and chest skyward. Exhale, the knees can bend a bit. Tipping forward, belly to thighs, peace sign fingers to big toes. Inhale, roll shoulder blades up and back. Try to squeeze shoulder blades to touch each other, Mike. Exhale, folding forward. Keeping belly to thighs, the legs extend as much as they can, not losing the connection. Padangustasana. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Shift a little more weight into the tops of the feet, the toes. 5. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, slide the hands underneath soles of feet. Inhale, roll shoulders up and back. Exhale, elbows bending, head falling. Breathing in. And breathing out, 2. Sitting bones lifted. Backs of the knees pressing backwards, 3.
Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release your hands and move your feet back a bit. Heels together, toes out. Bending the knees, we're gonna set up for the first crow. We did a little warm up for crow. On Wednesday, we used a block a couple different ways. So for this first one, I invite you to experiment. One way to experiment is a block underneath your feet, which lifts your hips up automatically. Another way to experiment is shifting the weight and bringing your forehead to the block and checking that out. So 5 breaths, pick your bird, pick your bakasana. If you're ready for no props, sure, but don't be shy to prop yourself up. You could, for example, have the feet on the blocks and shift forward and lift one foot off the block towards your buttock. We're trying to get a connection of your heels towards the buttocks. AP, lift your heels higher up. Yeah, I saw that beautiful picture you posted. Get your heels closer to your buttock. And the spine is curving skyward. So it's a big curve of the spine, the rib cage lifting skyward. 2 more breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose. Breathing in, breathing out. Your feet come all the way to the earth. If you used a prop, move it out of the way. And fold forward over your legs. Good, hands to the waist. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, arching back. And if they're not all ready, step your feet together. Release the arms. Tadasana. Inhale, deeply bend the knees. Lift arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward, hands to earth. Uttanasana. Inhale, roll shoulders up and back, lengthen spine. Exhale, step or jump yourself back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down. Warrior 1. Exhale, open it up. Stable the right knee. Warrior 2. Inhale, lift up, stretch right leg long. Exhale, reach to the right for triangle. Right hand to shin, ankle, or peace sign fingers around the big toe. Inhale, left arm skyward, gaze towards left thumb. Exhale, 1. Eagle eye view, expand the chest. Exhale, 2. And let your breath be audible to bring your awareness back. 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Root down to lift up. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, release your arms and turn the right toes in. So your feet are slightly turning in, facing the long edge of the mat. Hands to the waist. Inhale, lift the head and the chest, arch back. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth under shoulders. Inhale, roll shoulder blades up and back. Exhale, fold forward here. And breathing. And breathing out 1. Really press down through pinky toe edges of the feet. Lift the sitting bones higher. 2. Try to walk your hands back so that the wrists come right underneath your elbows. 3. If your head went plop to the floor too easily, bring the feet closer together. There's space for lengthening for everyone here. 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, lift up, arch back, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, the right toes turn out, and the left toes stay turning up towards the top of the mat. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. Exhale, bend the right knee deep for warrior 2. You might have to move the 2 feet further from one another. Exhale, 1. Let me see energy through the arms. Shoulders relaxed away from ears 2. Melissa, from pubis to navel, lift in and up, drop the tailbone down. Lengthen your lower back 3. Inner thigh lifting skyward, outer thigh dropping towards the earth 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up for a moment, extend the right leg. Exhale, bend right knee, right elbow, either to thigh or right palm to block or earth pinky toe side of foot. Inhale, the left arm alongside your left ear, extended side angle. Exhale, 1. So it's either the right elbow or hand pressing down, but either way, lengthen the right side of your body and spiral the chest skyward for 2. Try to make one long line all the way from pinky toe edge of that left foot through the thumb, pointing skyward of the left hand. 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale, hands to frame the foot. Exhale, stretch both legs long, and the back foot can move a little bit closer, helping hips to square. Inhale, lift head and chest, pull right hip up and back. Exhale, lengthen chin towards your ankle, towards the lower part of the shin. Move in that direction. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Exhale, 3. Let your head really release. Exhale, 4. Just blubber the lips, make sure the jaw is relaxed. Inhale to bend the right knee, lunge. Exhale, step back and lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, lift up, stretch, left leg long. Exhale, reach to the left hand, shin, ankle, or peace sign, fingers to the toe. Inhale, right arm skyward, gaze to right thumb. Exhale, 1. Nice expansive wingspan. Exhale, 2. Energetically, the left foot squeezing towards the right. Feel how that helps the right sitting bone spiral over the left. 3. Exhale, 4. In through the nose. Out through the nose, 5. Root to rise. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale again, release the arms and turn the left toes in, facing the opposite edge of the mat. Heels slightly wider than toes. Interlock your hands behind you. This time, make a fist. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. Reach your knuckles down towards the earth behind you. Exhale, folding forward. Can the palms of your hands stay connected? The answer might be no, but that's the direction we're moving towards in this variation of the straddle forward bend. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. So you're getting a nice expansion into the chest. Send your breath there. 3. Creating space and opening. Exhale, 4. Inhale, sitting bones lift even higher. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up by pressing the feet down. Exhale, arching chest skyward. Good. Turn the left toes out. Make sure the right toes are in. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. Exhale, bend the left knee for warrior 2. You might need more space between the feet to bring left thigh parallel to earth. Inhale, pubis to navel's lifting up. Exhale, 1. Breathing. Breathing out, 2. We're in warrior 2. Gaze beyond the left middle finger. 3. Exhale, 4. Kavita, I think you got a step ahead of us. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up, stretching left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee, either left elbow to the thigh or left hand to earth or block outside of foot. Either way, inhale, right arm alongside the ear. Exhale for 1. Breathing. Breathing out, 2. Try to really roll the right side of the body over the left side. 3. Which means also the left side's pressing forward underneath the right. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, the 2 hands frame the foot. Exhale, both legs extend and the back foot can move a bit closer. Inhale, lift head and chest, pull the left hip up and back. Exhale, lengthening forward, chin towards the lower shin. Breathing in. Breathing out. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Breathing. Breathing out. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bend left knee, lunge. Exhale, step back and lower, chaturanga. Knees can always come to the floor if that's needed. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, warrior 1. Exhale here, warrior 1, breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Can you get that isometric feeling? Right heel squeezing back, left leg drawing forward to square the pelvis. 3.
Really press the palms together. Lift your heart skyward. 4. Exhale, 5. Okay, from here, bring your hands to your hips. And then roll up onto the ball of your left foot. So you're in a lunge. And then lengthen the torso forward so that from your left heel through the crown of your head's one long line. We're going to come up into warrior 3 with an inhale, shifting forward, lifting the left leg. Exhale, extend the arms alongside the body. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Amber, drop that hip down. Oh, your mom's got an assist for you. Good, 2. Roll the shoulder blades back tight. Lift your gaze just a little bit. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. From here, inhale. Sweep your left leg forward. Lift the arms overhead. Exhale, bend your right knee. Cross the left thigh. Maybe you double cross. And bring the arms in front. Right arm over the left leg. Left arm for garudasana. Sit low. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, this time, the elbows might come beyond your knees. Looking forward past your fingertips for 2. Good. That eagle eye view, a higher perspective. 3. You can always put the ball of the foot to the floor like we practiced earlier. 4. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, unwind the arms, lift them overhead, kick the left foot forward. Exhale, bending both knees, bring your hands to the floor and kick your left leg high for standing split. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, bend both knees and let's spiral all the way down to sit with the left knee outside the right ankle. Establish your seat so 2 sitting bones connect to the earth. Inhale, lengthen the left arm skyward. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand to earth behind. Always an option if you want to come into that half bind, bringing the left hand to the right arch. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Practicing having a steady connection to the earth. 3. And these flying poses, these bird-like poses, they're giving us a broader view. 4. Our varied relationship to the earth. 5. Release, inhale to face front. And exhale, counter rotate a twist a bit to the left. We're going to stack the right knee over the left knee. You can move your left foot a bit out to the side and bring the right knee on top. The right knee might be higher. That's okay. You might find that putting some kind of prop underneath your seat, sitting up higher can help. That's good too. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, left arm crosses, double crosses. Inhale, lift the chest and the elbow. Exhale, you're grounding the sitting bones down as you lengthen forward. So it's not just a collapse. You're finding space. Breathing. Breathing out 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Inhale, the fingertips lead as you lift up. Exhale, unwind the arms. You're gonna bring the hands just in front of you. Flex your feet. You roll over. You can step back or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right heel down, left foot forward. Warrior 1. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthening that right leg. Exhale, right side body comes around to the front of the space 2. Exhale 3, move the shoulder blades down and towards each other, opening the chest. Breathing in. Breathing out 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, hands to the hips. Exhale, come to the ball of the right foot. Inhale, shift your torso forward. Exhale, prepare, get really long through the right leg. And inhale, lift up. Come to your warrior 3. Exhale 1.
Once the hips are square, extend the arms out alongside the torso for 2. Try to get that right outer thigh dropping down, the inner thigh lifting up so your toes point towards the earth. 3. Michael, extend through your fingertips, move your shoulder blades back, open the chest. 4. Good, breathing in. And breathing out. 5. Inhale, lift up. Sweep the right leg forward, lift the arms over your head. Exhale, bending the knees. Right thigh crosses over the left. Maybe a double cross happens, maybe not. With the left leg, with the right leg on top, your left arm comes on top for the eagle cross of the arms. Inhale, lift the elbows. And exhale, optional. If you did it on the first side, you might start tipping forward. The elbows coming beyond the knees and the gaze coming beyond the fingertips. Eagle eye view. Exhale, 2. See the world that you wish to inhabit. 3. And let the breath bring our focus there. Exhale, 4. Sit a little deeper. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, lift up, unwind. Kick your right leg forward. Exhale, bending both knees, hands to the earth. Kick the right leg high in a standing split. Inhale here, open across the pelvis. Exhale, both knees bend. Right knee comes outside the left ankle. Come to sit down. Make any adjustments to get a strong, steady seat. Inhale, reach the right arm skyward. And exhale, twist to the left. Any binding that you're coming into, just make sure that the spine being long is our priority. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. In through the nose. Out through the nose, 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, counter, rotate, twist right. Inhale to face front. Left knee is coming over the right knee. Setting up for Gomukasana. And it can always be nice. You might shift forward to get the knees close. You might put a block underneath the seat. Try to get your feet equidistant from the hips. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, your right arm on top of the left. Cross or double cross. Inhale to lift the chest. And you might stay there, of course, or as you exhale, not collapsing forward. Keep the sitting bones rooting towards the earth as you lengthen forward. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Exhale 3. So here we're in the eagle with our arms and the cow with our legs. 4. This practice of unity, coming together. Exhale 5. Developing this yogic vision. Inhale, lift you up. Exhale, unwind the arms, flexing the feet, hands come in front. You might lift up and jump through. You might step through, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the 2 feet together, toes, heels touching. Inhale to plank, vashisthasana. Roll to pinky toe edge of the right foot and the right hand. Lift the left arm up. More support's needed, just place the right knee to the floor, no problem. Gaze up towards the left thumb for 1. Lengthen from crown of head through the heel. Exhale 2. Zip up from pubis to navel, make the lower back long. Exhale 3. Inhale, plank. Exhale, come on to left hand, outer edge of left foot. Inhale, the right arm high, gaze to right thumb. Again, more support needed, just place the left knee to the floor. Exhale 1. Lift up the hips. Exhale 2. Spread the weight through the hand by pressing the knuckles into the earth. Exhale 3. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees. Chest, chin to earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Stay here for 1. Really press the tops of your feet down. Lift the chest a bit higher. 2. Lift your hands away from the earth. 3. Try to lift another rib up off the floor. Exhale 4. Pressing top of feet down so much that your knees come away. Lift up. Exhale, 5. Release down. Cheek to one side. Rock the hips a little right and left. Easing out. And then bring the forehead to the earth. Bring the arms alongside the body. Inhale, lift your shoulders up and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And from there, lift legs, chest and head, Shalabhasana. Exhale, 1. Really try to lengthen the big toe seam of the legs, squeezing them together. Open the chest forward, 2. The face stays relaxed, 3. With great effort and strengthening, you remain equipoised as yogis, 4. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn your cheek the other way. Rock the hips out, relax. Breathing. And breathing out. Good. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, grab a hold of the ankles. Inhale, kick your feet back into your hands. And from there, lift everything up. Dhanurasana for 1. Breathing. Breathing out, 2. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Lift just a little higher. I'm in it with you. Lift up. Exhale, come down. You can make a pillow with your hands if you wish. Heels fall away. Let the hips rock out. Effort and grace. It's always a balance. The effort we put forth, we have to restore and refresh. It happens quickly. Bend your knees again. Second time for bow, you're welcome to hold the inner ankle if you wish. The thumbs upward and the soles of the elbows pointing out, or repeat the first variation. Inhale, kick your feet back and lift up. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. 3. 4. Stay lifted. Shoot the arms forward, the legs back. Shalabhasana for 1. Try to get arms alongside ears. Squeeze the legs together. 2. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, come down and roll over. Let's come onto the back. Bending knees, soles of feet to the earth. Parallel and hip width distance. Press down through the feet, lift lower back, middle back, upper back. Bend your elbows, interlock the hands. Move shoulder blades close, and then lengthen the arms. Setubandha Sarvangasana. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Press down through the feet, lift the sitting bones, lift the hip crests. 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Release your arm. And 1 vertebrae at a time, release. Come down. Hands either side of ears unless you're repeating that first shape. If you're repeating that first shape, do it fully. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Stick with your breath. Exhale, 4. We're going to stay up unless you need a rest. You can come down, otherwise stay up here. Exhale, 6. Exhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Optional, your hands might walk a little bit closer, 9. Final 5 breaths. If you have to come down to rest for a breath or 2, okay. But lift right back up for 5. I'm doing it too, and I gather strength from our collective energy. Come on up. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Opening our heart, infinite possibility. 2. Exhale, 1. Chin to chest. Come on down. Recall your offering. Recall your intention. Extend the legs up to the sky. Point and flex the feet. Make some circles. Your ankles one direction and the other. And then bend the knees into the chest and give them a squeeze. Breathing. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale 2. Deep, steady breath. Exhale 3. Called Ujjayi breath. Victorious breath over the constant chatter and doubt and confusion. Back to the breath. Rise above. Feet to the floor. Lift your hips and move them all the way to the right side of your mat. Cross the right thigh over the left. One more eagle, a double cross at the ankle if available. And let the knees fall to the chest, over out to the left side. So they're as high as the chest. Pull them up. And then unfurl, gaze to the right. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Exhale 2. 5 deep breaths here. What might soften over that duration of time? The shoulder releases a bit more towards the floor. What about the gaze? It's a full spinal twist. Include your neck in it. Exhale 5. Good. Inhale, legs center, mindfully unwind. Lift the hips up and carry them all the way to the left side. Left thigh cross or double cross over the right. Knees to the right. And gaze out to the left. Breathing in. Again, make sure the knees are to the height of your chest. Pull them up. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Could your neck come deeper into it? Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Lift the legs. Unwind them. Bring your hips back to the middle. You're going to bring your hands underneath your tail and lift the legs right up to the sky. Flex the feet. The hands underneath the seat. Inhale, pressing your hands down can help. You're going to try to lift your heels directly up and not forward, lifting the seat for 1. So it's quite easy to bring your legs forward and lift up, but we're trying to lift directly up for 2. Go for 10 of those. Inhale to lift up. 3, 4, 5. Can you do it with strength instead of momentum? 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Really lift up. 10. Good. Bend the knees and form the shape of bakasana. So the knee comes right above into the armpit. The palms press towards the sky. Your heels lowering towards your buttock. And then lift your buttocks and lift your head and lift your chest. Lower back down for 1. Same kind of feeling. Let's do 10 of those. Lift everything up. 2, 3. Chest and buttock lifting. So the spine is curving. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This last one, we're going to stay up for 10. Squeeze it in. 9. Lift your hips higher. 8. Press your palms towards the sky. 7, 6. Don't come down. Commit to it. 5, 4. Squeeze it in. 3, 2. Come on down. Ooh, feet to the floor. So this is a supine bakasana. You can feel so much engagement is required. Let's try out one more bakasana today. Rock yourself up to sit and turn around. You're welcome to use a prop again, under the feet, under the forehead. You could even prop up underneath the shoulders. You have 2 blocks. They can come under the shoulders to support you. We'll go for one more bakasana. Do your best. Feet close, knees wider. Knees come all the way into the upper arms. Fingers spread and you shift forward. Think forward, not down. Lifting heels up towards the buttocks for 1. Continuing to breathe. If you come down and lift up, that's great. For 2. Exhale 3. Keep thinking forward. Look forward beyond your mat. Exhale 2. Exhale, one. Good. Feet down. Seat down. Extend the legs forward. Point and flex your feet a few times. Core is quite engaged, yeah? Which is good for forward bend. Flexing the feet. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, port the chest forward. Walk the hands alongside the legs. Maybe you use a strap. Maybe you hold on to outer edges of feet. Mike, where's your strap today? Breathing in. Breathing out. Shoulder blades moving back. Janji, move the chest forward. The practice of the yoga asana often feels separated from the rest of the practice of yoga. But it's a real opportunity for pratyahara, for bringing our awareness inward and purifying ourselves so that we can show up in the world to be a voice for the voiceless beings. And when we say something like Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, we really let all beings mean all beings. 3 more breaths here. Just let your mind settle back into your intention for today. Breathing. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Inhale to lift up. Dandasana. Press the hands down. Flex the feet away. Turn the thighs on. Good. Separate your feet a little bit wider than the hips. Actually, about hip width distance. I misspoke. Hip width distance. Hands right alongside your sitting bones. And then pressing down into the heels. Lift your hips up to bring the seat to the floor. Optional to release the head back. And another option is to do breath of fire. Sharp breath in and out. Exhale all the breath out. Lift your hips even higher. And then chin to chest. And come down. Bend both knees in. Open both knees out to the sides. You can always open the soles of the feet to the sky, trying to get each of your toenails to touch the earth. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, optional to fold forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Move your shoulder blades back and down, broaden across the chest. 2. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale to lift up. I'm going to set up now for a shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. I like using a blanket. You might like to use a blanket too. And bring it nice and smooth near the middle of your mat space. Typically, we fold the mat from the front down. I like that because my hair gets pulled if there's a mat under my head, but some people prefer to fold the mat the other way, from the bottom up. You're welcome to try that way if you wish. If you do it this way, the elbows are on the sticky mat, but the neck is actually on the blanket. You're welcome to experiment. If for any reason shoulder stand's not the shape for you, you can come back to the Supta Baddha Konasana that we did at the beginning, or you could bring the legs up the wall. Set up with the head beyond the blanket. And kick the feet overhead, interlock the hands, and move the shoulders close. Bending elbows, hands to support either side of the spine. Bending knees towards forehead, and then unfurling the knees skyward. Extend the legs, and we're going to breathe 20 breaths before I offer some variation. In through the nose, and out through the nose. Really trying to iron out the front of the thigh, lengthening up. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Continue to breathe. Exhale 10. Inhale. If you're feeling fatigued, you can always cross at the ankles and squeeze the legs together. A few breaths one side before exchanging. Exhale 15. Exhale 20. So an optional variation can slightly bend, softly bend both knees, cross the right thigh over the left, or double cross, coming back to garudasana. And like we did in the beginning, try to lift your knees in garudasana, creating more space between the shoulders and the knees. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Unwind the legs, squeeze them together. And then the other side, bend the knees a bit, cross or double cross the left thigh over the right. And then lengthen the bound legs. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Good. Unwind the legs, lift them up. And then we'll all bend the knees and lower legs overhead towards the floor or to the floor. Halasana. Interlock the hands behind, stretching arms away. Kneecaps lifting up for 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Bend the knees alongside your ears, Karnapida. Hands can come either to the calves or all the way to the arch of the thigh. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Bring hands down to the earth. Slowly release. Keep your head heavy to the earth. Bend the knees. Put your feet to the floor. And then extend the legs. Good. If you have a prop like me, you're going to move as little as is needed to unfold your mat and come blanket out of the way. Legs long and slightly turned in. Press the elbows down. Inhale, lift the heart. And bring top of head to the earth. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Chin to chest and come down. If you had legs up the wall, you can come and join us back in the center. You bend the knees to the chest, roll to the side, and come into child seat. We're setting up the beginning stages of headstand. If headstand's in your practice, of course, you can go right ahead and lift up into headstand. You could go to the wall, though actually, sometimes going to the wall, we stop building the strength that's needed. So instead, what we could do, bring the forearms to the floor, elbows no wider than the shoulders, is first step just lifting up into, we call this dolphin. So we had the birds earlier, now we have the animals of the ocean. And you can stay here and breathe. And just like in the Urdhva like if you need to come down and rest a few breaths, you do. But this is the best way to build the strength for headstand. And if you feel good and comfortable here, the next step is that the head meets the earth, then you walk the feet closer, which brings hips up over. And then you might bend one knee, and that's it, or maybe two knees. And by the time two knees are lifted, then we're pretty much there. And any step along the way is good, but if you're ready, the knees lift up, and then finally the toes stretch. And then again, we're going to breathe 20 breaths, and then an optional variation. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. So if you're like holding 5 breaths and then resting, that's fair. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 15. Good. And then if you're choosing the variation, same thing. Knees bend a bit. Cross the right thigh, maybe double cross. Garudasana. And you could try here, bringing the knees as close in towards the chest as you can. Being mindful. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Good. Lift the knees back up. Unwind the legs. Come center. And try the other side out. The knees bend a bit. Left thigh cross or double cross. Bring the knees closer in. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Good. Mindfully unwind. Lift up. And then make your way back down. We'll all meet up in child's seat. 5 breaths. Breathing in. And bring the hands by the feet. Breathing out 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good, yogis. Now set ourselves up for Shavasana. Feel welcome to make any adjustments needed at this time. You could dim or turn off your lights. Close your blinds. Put on another layer of clothing. And use props underneath the knees or the hips. Or under your head. I like a blanket over the pelvis. Let your legs be quite wide. Arms are wide as well, palms facing skyward. You can just lift the shoulders a bit, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then come down so the chest is broad. Feel welcome to make any adjustments needed at this time. You cover the eyes with some cloth, eye pillow. Make any adjustments needed. And then let yourself really settle into or arrive into your Shavasana. A great amount of healing can take place in Shavasana if we're willing to allow it. Really, that's all it takes, is allowing. Through deep relaxation, rejuvenation, healing can occur. We're about to embark upon a wonderful adventure, a journey into the heart. Experience deep relaxation. To relax means to become receptive. Receptive of love, receptive of our own inner happiness and peace, of our true nature, that which is boundless, limitless joy, that which is at the very core of every being. And to relax allows us to let go of everything that might be holding us back from the experience of the truth of our very being. So start by bringing your consciousness to your feet and silently suggest toes relax, feet relax, ankles relax, let go, calves and shins relax, let go, knees relax, thighs relax. Release the large muscles of the thighs. Allow them to let go of their grip on the thigh bones. Relax, let go. Allow the bones of the legs to rest into the softened tissues of the relaxed muscles. Relax the hips and the buttocks. Release all clenching, all gripping there. Release all tension from the pelvic area. Let go. Let go. Lower back, relax. Middle back, relax. Upper back, relax. Allow the muscles of the back to spread and melt into the floor, spreading warmth outward from the spine. Release into the floor, let go. Allow the floor to lift up under you to support you. Trust it beneath your body. Melt into it. Release into the floor, into the earth. Drop all of your tension, anxieties, restlessness, resistance. Drop it into the earth. Relax your abdomen and chest. Release. Soften. Soften. Fingers and hands, relax. Let go of all gripping, all clenching there. No need now to hold on to anything. Let go. Let go of it all and receive everything. Relax your wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms. Let the muscles melt away from the bones. Let the bones rest in the soft tissues of the relaxed muscles. Relax the shoulders. Allow the shoulder blades to drop into the earth. Release and soften all the neck, all the throat muscles, allowing them to relax. Relax your face, the mask of your personality. Release your jaw. Relax the tongue. Allow your tongue to float inside your mouth. Lips, cheeks, let go. Nose, eyes. Inside the nose, behind the eyes, let go. Let go. Let go. Eyelids, eyebrows, forehead. Relax. Release all tension between the eyebrows. Allow the forehead to broaden. Relax the scalp and the back of the head. Let your hair grow. The more you can melt heavily into the earth, the lighter you begin to feel. Allow yourself to feel light. Go now deep inside. Relax the internal organs. The organs of elimination. Relax the organs of sexuality. Relax the organs of digestion. Relax the organs of blood circulation. Relax the organs of respiration. Release the sense of feeling and thinking. Allow the frontal part of your brain to slip back into the skull. Let go. Let go. Your whole body now, inside and out, relaxing deeply. Great healing and remembrance is taking place now. Don't interfere. Allow a complete letting go into inner wisdom and peace. Let your body relax and take your consciousness to the site of your spiritual heart. The lotus at the heart, the center of the chest. Enter into this lotus. Feel yourself inside the lotus of the heart, which is the source of all creative things, the source of love itself, unconditional, boundless, limitless joy, bliss, ananda. Feel the petals of the lotus surrounding you, their soft fragrance. Allow yourself to become this lotus of the heart. Become the source of all creative things, to become love itself, beyond name and form, beyond pleasure and pain, beyond right and wrong, beyond night, beyond day. Become boundless, limitless joy. Fall into love itself. This is who you are. Become who you are. Relax all resistance to who you are. Relax all resistance to boundless, limitless joy. You are love itself. Peace itself. Happiness itself. Shanti, shanti, shanti.
means of deepening your breathing, begin to awaken some movement in the physical form, this body you are inhabiting. Starting to stretch out. If you're watching the protests and the news feeds about Black Lives Matter and thinking, that's not really relevant to me, it's time to wake up. So we're waking now from Shavasana. The world is on fire because we've been ignoring the truth for a very long time. And while it's true that all beings are equal, the reality is that millions of people are experiencing oppression, violence, and aggression, and subtler and grosser forms of sabotage daily. As you're ready, come to the right side, and eventually up to choose a comfortable seat for meditation. True realization, yogic realization, or enlightenment is to see the suffering of another as my problem. And so to treat another living being with anything other than respect and compassion is a symptom of a diseased heart, a diseased heart. And so we question, are we there yet? No. But can we dig deeper? Can we get to the root? Can we cut out the rod of our body consciousness that lurks in the dark corners? It is possible, not on our own. That's why we gather together, joining together in the practice, digging in, engaging in the process of transformation and healing. So when we breathe in, let, and breathe out, go, we're letting go of these layers, learned behavior, patterns, thought, letting go to return to who we really are, love itself. So for just a few moments, we'll practice that together, breathing in, let, and breathing out, go, dropping another mask, another facade, another layer. Breathing in, let. Breathing out, go. If you find the mind falling down the rabbit hole of a thought or a doubt or a concern, simply bring the mind back to the natural movement of breath. As you breathe in, silently saying let. As you breathe out, go. is to meet. Pray that the day will come that I'll be truly able to see all beings with this equal vision. And that we will be treated equally and fairly. But until then, I know that I can't give up the fight to do better. If you agree, feel welcome to unmute your device. And when you hear the word ki, please say Jai. Bolo Shri Sakuru Bhagavan ki.
Jai.
Jai. Shri 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 Carly G. Jai.
Namaste. Thank you so much for joining tonight. What a treat to be together. If you're able to pay, please do. If you're not able to pay financially, you can pay by sharing the link, sharing the classes, inviting your friends to join along.